Okay guys, this is from the game DVR, and so our opponents, there's the scoreboard. If you can read that, it'll come up again. So if you look in the bottom left, you see the score and the time left. Even if my opponents hold this the entire time, they can't win. So they pretty much played the match through. At this point, it's literally impossible for them to come back. And then right here, they changed teams. You can see right there, he killed himself to change teams. But at that point, they had already played the entire match out. So what happened here is I actually have the rules like saved so that I post, because you can save like your default settings or whatever, so that you post, so that I post MLG variant, or not MLG variant, I'm sorry, what's it called, so you can see there we won 248 to 188. I have it saved so that it automatically posts radar on, hardpoint, bolts only, all that. And so what happened was I definitely posted that, and I'm pretty sure it glitched somehow. I assume it posted default gameplay or whatever instead of just hardpoint. And so I guess we ended up with search. We didn't check this before the match started, or before I even reported that my team had won, because we beat them in hardpoint. So we had beat them in hardpoint. They played the whole match out except for when they switched teams at the very end, because what's it called? Because they played the whole match out. They switched teams at the very end after they had already couldn't come back. They switched teams, so they pretty much played the whole match out. Technically, they really did. And then, so my team had beat them, so I reported that my team won. And then they sent me a message after I had reported saying that they disputed because it had been search and destroy on Biolab, not hardpoint. I checked this, and yes, it did say we were supposed to play search and destroy, which is kind of BS because I posted hardpoint. I have the settings literally saved, but whatever. So anyway, so we hosted with hardpoint instead of search and destroy, but although technically we forfeit for hosting with the wrong settings, and however they did play the match out. However, my main point is going to be that if you go to the match rules, under general rules, match rule number 13 says that MLG reserves the right to amend all match-related rules in each case-by-case basis as to ensure for the fairest competition. That's like the best way to paraphrase that, I guess. So, basically, as you can see, the fairest competition, well, my team's better than this team. We should have gotten the win because we beat this team, and game battles glitched, so that's why that happened. So if we don't get the win for this, it should at least get canceled, because that rule allows you to amend the rules to make this as fair as possible. I mean, my team's 17-0, and we've been playing with the hardpoint rules, which we have saved on game battles, and somehow it glitches and posts S&D, and we played them in hardpoint. We beat them. They played out the whole match. And so since the rules give you the ability to, match rule number 13 under the general rules in the match rules gives you the ability to amend the rules in case-by-case basis to ensure the fairest competition. Fairest competition would be that since these kids played the whole match out, didn't switch teams at the end until they had already for sure lost, the fairest competition, we beat them fair and square on hardpoint, which they played out. And I can understand how it's search and destroy, so that's on my team, obviously, even though game battles glitch, that's on my team, so that's what they're trying to forfeit us for. And so even though we beat them in hardpoint, which was fair, and then it was supposed to be search, I see that the fairest competition would be that you cancel the match to ensure for the fairest competition. So I think this match should get canceled. I mean, the rules are there to allow you to do it without you abusing the rules, because like the rule says to ensure the fairest competition, and that would ensure the fairest competition by canceling this match. My team's 17-0, and I don't think it's fair for us to get a loss because we beat a team.